Oh! Well, isn't that interesting? It's 1 a.m. and the world hasn't come to an end. Usually, I wouldn't make a video on this subject, but with all the propaganda and all the religious extremists going wild over the subject for so long, I couldn't help this video to laugh at them and mock all those people that were into the whole "the world's gonna end on Friday, December 21st, 2012." I guess all your religious extremist ways and propaganda-filled beliefs have yet again failed. Yet again have made you look like a fool. Yet again have made you look like an ass by trying to slam your stupid religious ways down the throats of the others concerning 2012 ending. Well, now, it's not like, now what, Nostradamus? Now what, Jesus? Now what, God? Yeah. Oh, right. The crazy guy that wrote the book about the two fictional people were wrong yet again. 'Cause anybody with common sense would know that people back in the day of after death and before death of this Jesus character would know and understand that since people had such poor living environments and eating routines, meaning being malnutritioned and legitimately fucked in the head because of poor environmental surroundings. I mean, it's like they were barely eating, and I think the only thing they were really eating was bread and water and some shit like that. And that's not healthy. And after a while, you're gonna be fucked up. You know? You know, that's kind of like a slave camp. You know, they were barely fed, overworked, all that other crap, and so they're fucked in the head. So, anyone with common sense would know that. And so, with that being known, they were very naive and very, very easy to be taken advantage of by some sociopath whom was also, wouldn't you know it, a pathological liar. And had some storyline thing to go along with it. Thus, all it took was some guy that was intelligent enough, but still mentally fucked up, as we see that a lot. We got all these mass murderers that are very intelligent. So we have them here, they had them back then, no controversy over that. So they had their own little storyline and all that, and so of course they're gonna believe, you know, they're gonna believe it. Thus, all it took was some guy that was halfway decently intelligent for their time, while being fucked up, to take advantage of the unwashed masses. One guy. All it takes for anything. One guy says one thing, another guy believes him, it spreads a little bit, then it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. Simple, simple shit right there. Then of course, they'll believe him. Anyone, especially of that time. In a desperate need of some hope of some kind. And guidance, and so on, would believe it. They'll believe anything at that point in time. Hell, if I could go back and do that, if I could go back in time and said, I'm some god, and made up some little storyline to go along with it, I am more than sure I would be mentioned within the Bible and all them stories. Ah, shit. Although there are some, you know, fucked up but yet intelligent people out there, which we all do know and recognize to be the insane, the intelligently insane, or there's some scientific word for that, but there's some then, there's some back then. Plain and simple. Just people were more naive and ignorant and stupid back then is all, and understandably so with their environment. So, there were a lot more back then because of their environment, because of how they lived. All it took was one guy, one story, and one follower to start the whole thing. Then some dumbasses to believe it, and then write of it. It isn't that hard to do. Much less convince people back then to believe it. All they had to do back then, you know, all they had was time. So what the hell else is there to do? Other than go insane and write some babbly blue-blish Looney Tune story of gods and Jesus. And then years after, have some Nostradamus dude write a little different stuff, but yet still somewhat correlates with some of the Bible stuff because they're kind of just ripping off one another. Same with the Muslims, same with Mormons. Coincidence in all of them with all the magical things. But that's just a short summary of the religion stuff, which I'll be making in my other video. Of the nowadays stuff of the nowadays that was really made. But the main point of this video was to mock all the dumbasses that believed in this religion shit and went full-heartedly to believe the world was going to end today, December 21st, 2012. I'm not only here to mock you and make fun of you, but I'm also here to look down on you and feel bad for you at the same time. For being that way and thinking that way. Your delusion is not only hurting others, but your own self. It's unfortunate, to be honest. I feel bad for you. It's unfortunate y'all must live that fallacy, but oh well, I guess. Once an extremist, always an extremist. Oh, and by the way, Zealand and such were to be killed a full day or two ago! Wow! Via their time zone. Guess what? They were still alive too! Hee-hee! But this yet again only proves that religion is bullshit, and that people that are into it are dumbasses, and that there isn't any world-ending bullshit. Guess what? God lied to you. Guess what? Jesus lied to you. Guess what? Nostradamus lied to you. You dumb fucks. I don't know what else to say, really. I find it too damn funny. I don't really think there is much other to say other than laugh and mock y'all. But I'll be nice and won't upload like a 30-minute video of me laughing and mocking you ignoramuses. I think my point was made. Ha ha ha! Ah.